Namaskar, friends. I welcome you to another session, another talk on the secrets of the law of attraction. Here we'll be discussing certain unknown facts, and when you put them to use, you will find a tremendous power to achieve whatever you want to manifest, whatever you want to bring about into the real world from the realm of your thought, from the realm of your mind. So let us see what is the real process in which manifestation happens. And today I will teach you about three fundamental techniques of ideation, visualization, and materialization. And how does it use the inner powers to convert into the physical, real world our dreams and desires. So friends, we all know that this creation is existing. We are living in a world, and that world has always been there for us. But the question is, who has created this world? Can we see the power? We cannot see that power. The power is invisible. Now, we need to learn how to bring that invisible power, put it into a mold, into a physical casting in our mind, so that that invisible power, that spiritual power, becomes our mental power and then becomes the real physical power in the world outside, where others can also see what we have dreamt about, what we have mentally thought about, what we have planned about, and what we have created out of the power of our mind. This series is essentially for helping business owners to power their dreams, to reach the goals they desire, to exceed their business targets, and all in a time-bound manner using the natural laws of this creation, understanding the science of the mind, the ancient science of the mind as known to the Indian yogis, as known to the Sankhya experts, and also as explained in the Master Key System by Charles F. Hannell way back in 1910 in USA. So these fundamental techniques, this fundamental knowledge, these fundamental processes make the whole objective of turning our dreams into reality a very simple, a very organized, step-by-step method. So let us move further ahead on this. These are the secrets of the law of attraction, which we will be discussing. Law of attraction is a very popular, well-known law. It is a universal law. It has been applicable for all times to all human beings. And it essentially says that whatever I am thinking about, whatever thoughts are surrounding my subconscious mind, are there in my memory, they will turn into reality. They will come out of the mind into the world outside for everybody to see and touch and feel. So law of attraction is a very important law, and we will be touching it in detail so that you understand how the whole process works. So today is another look at the secrets of law of attraction. If you have any questions, you may please feel free to write to us in the comments. So I start this presentation now. Across all ages, across the world, different races, different continents, people have believed that there is some invisible power which has created everything. The beautiful, innumerable stars around us, the uncountable planets. And so vast is this creation, this universe, that the scientists have yet not been able to measure it, fathom it. So there must be some power, but we cannot see that power. There must be some power which is infinite, but invisible. Now, ancients have said that this power is not easily accessible to people unless and until they learn how to reach into that power and how to use that power for their personal gain. So I will tell you the technique, the methodology by which you can do it and make whatever you want in your life physical, real, measurable, seen for everybody. The basic process which is used for this purpose is visualization. Now, visualization is one of the techniques of manifestation, one of the important techniques of manifestation. So I will share with you some of the secrets of visualization, how to do it and how to put it to the best use so that you can have a wonderful creation coming out of your mind into the real world outside. In visualization, what we do is we put our thoughts inside our conscious mind and we make a mental image of what we want. So it is a mental drawing or a mental plan or a mental picture or whatever we are wanting to manifest, whatever we are desiring in the world outside. The form, the shape, the look, the features, all that has to come into the mental image. So that is the basics of visualization. Now, once you have the visualization in place, you can consider it to be like a mold, a mental mold, or you can consider it to be like a mental place where your design is there, mentally done by you, and the power of the creation, the infinite supply of the creation is coming in through the universal mind, through your subconscious mind, into that area where you have implanted your visualization, where you have created the mental mold of what you desire in the world outside. So the individual mind needs to connect with the creator, with his infinite supply through the universal mind. And because the supply can be of a very big amount, so one can think big and grand things. One can be as creative as you can be. You can be as constructive in your thought process. And you can also think about a creation which is of the highest good to all people concerned. So such a desire, such a dream, such a demand from the creation is easily fulfilled. So if your demand for the creation, if your demand for what you want, if your desire for what you want to put out into the world is creative, is constructive, and is for the maximum good to the maximum number of people, if your desire is selfless, the manifestation will be easy and fast. If it is selfish, there might be some obstacles in the manifestation process. So what we essentially see is at one end, you have the creator, you have God, you have the spirit, by whatever name you can call him. And from it flows the infinite supply to create. It comes from the creator to the universal mind, to the subconscious mind, where the mold has been prepared by you through the process of visualization. You have thought of something big and grand for common good, and then lo and behold, it comes forward in front of you as a final product. It is manifested. So for this visualization, you need to take care of certain things. Number one, you must make your image, the picture of what you want, very clear, crystal clear, and clean cut. And you must be very sure about what you want. Don't be wavering about it. Hold on to that thought inside your mind, and then be assured it will surely be done. Why? Because while you are looking at that object, looking at that drawing, mental picture, looking at that mental image, that seeing will create emotions in you, will make you passionate, will drive up your desire for having it. And the more your desire picks up, the more it becomes a burning desire. You will see it as being, as coming into existence. It will be there in front of you. Now, for this process, let us go into a bit more detail. There are 3 stages out here which needs to be followed. The first one is ideation or idealization, as you may like to call it. Here you picture it in your mind, solid, clear, and permanent. Do not keep on changing the picture. It is like you are mentally seeing a a short video of what you want from the beginning till the end. It is like sowing a seed, and then you are imagining what the harvest will be like. So the whole process from seed to the harvest is idealization. It is the mental idea. It is the initial birth of what you are looking for or what you are desiring to bring about in reality. The second stage, as I told you before, is visualization. Now here you have to look at it in detail. Look at each step in detail. There might be various steps it will go through. So look at each step in detail and see and understand what action needs to be taken by you to fulfill it. And while you are thinking about it, you may also realize that there might be a friend or there might be some family member who can come and help you. You will be able to see his face. You will be able to see his help. So here you are running a video along with the action, where the action is coming from, who all are helping you, and how you are moving forward to your end goal. But even now it is in the mental stage. But here you are running a video, you are seeing frame by frame, you are seeing what action is being taken, who are the actors who are acting onto that, and it is moving ahead in reality. The last stage in this process is materialization. Materialization means now it is moving out of the mind and it is entering the material world. It will take in some materials, some physical things, and your dream, your desire will take shape, will take size, will have flesh and blood now. It will move from a thought and will come in front of all of us in the form of flesh and blood, in the form of a product, in the form of a name, in the form of shape, size, color, various dimensions will come to it. So the last stage here is materialization. So it begins from idealization, it goes to visualization, and then it comes to materialization. We help business owners and those who are in the corporate world and also wish to achieve business goals for their corporates through one-to-one coaching. And this coaching tells them the entire science of manifestation, the entire science of the mind, the entire science of the powers from which the mind gets enabled, and how does one move from the mind into the physical world outside? How does creation actually happen? So this is a step-by-step guide. It is a 6 months process, and we do it on a personal level. It can be done on a collective level. So all those of you who are interested in getting more details and in being result-oriented, in actually getting coaching on manifestation, on your business, on your corporate world, corporate life, then you may contact us on this WhatsApp number and the email ID given there. Moving further on, what happens is, it is easy to say visualize, but visualization of a good quality needs the power of concentration. When you are able to concentrate your mind, go deep inside your mind, then you remove all the unwanted thoughts from that visualization. You remove all that is unnecessary, which is only causing disturbance to that visualization, is removed. It is taken out from that picture out there. So this requires a bit of a practice. There are certain concentration methods given in the Yoga Sutras, which can be practiced. One of them would be the Nirvitarka Samadhi, which helps you to remove your reasoning mind from the scene there. With your reasoning mind out, your visualization can be perfect, because reasoning can tend to bias the visualization. So that is one way. The other way of concentration could be nirvichar concentration. Nirvichar concentration removes the reflective mind. At times we can reflect over certain things in our mind. So they also are removed out and they are also filtered out. So you get a clear-cut, sharp visual picture, a clear-cut, sharp mental image of what you want. So when you're very clear-cut, sharp, and solid about your visual picture, about what you want, then you're able to create exactly what you want to manifest. The reality which will come out, the end result which will come out, will be up to your requirements and will give you a sense of bliss and happiness. As told in the earlier talk, that along with concentration, faith is also a very critical thing, because faith, as they say, moves mountains. So in order to connect to the power inside you, deep within you, beyond the universal mind, the infinite power of the Creator, the infinite power of God, the infinite power of the Spirit, you need faith. Faith will allow you to connect. And once you have connected, faith will allow you to give you the confidence to create the right image, to create the right visualization. And faith will not only help you concentrate, will not only help you visualize, but will also make it move further from the mental to the physical, will help you to manifest that, to turn it into a reality, to turn it into something which can be called in flesh and blood, which anybody and everybody outside can see. So faith is important. It helps you establish the connection at the back. It helps you to bring the flow outside till your mental image, till your mental mold, and it helps you to crystallize that energy, that power in the mental mold, so it turns into physical and it can be seen, touched, and viewed by everybody outside. Yeah, this is a very important technique, a very important process which is used for manifestation, which is repetition. Repetition is powerful. Why? Because when we are repeating anything, we are using our conscious mind to repeat it. And when we are using our conscious mind to repeat it repeatedly, again and again, again and again, we are creating a deeper impression in our subconscious mind. And as we are repeating, the image becomes purer and purer, clearer and clearer, sharper and sharper. And as we keep on repeating, the impression becomes deeper and deeper. So the subconscious mind carries a very deep, neat, clear-cut impression of what is desired. And when this image is clear and clean in the world within, in the subconscious mind, so when that connection is established with the power deep inside, the spiritual power, the God power, the Creator's power, that power, when it flows out, reaches that mental mold. That mental mold is ready, deep, and all prepared for that power to be taken in and to be converted, to be manifested in the physical world, so it can be seen in the world without. It shifts, it moves out from the world within to the world without. So repetition helps us to create a neat, clean, deep impression, and it leads to solid foundation for manifestation. Also, if the thought is pure thought connects to the Creator, because a pure thought can travel deep inside us and can reach the universal mind and can reach out to the Creator. So because it is able to go deep inside us, it goes into the highly creative areas of our mind. And because that is the Creator's mind and he has the good, the highest good of all, we find automatically that our entire body, that means the entire brain cells, millions of them, and the entire body cell, billions of them, they all start working. They all come in sync. They move in synchronization, in tandem, in unity, to make our desire come true. And that desire also becomes a burning desire, because now each cell of ours is carrying that information of that pure thought. So one pure thought can go deep inside us, can transform all the brain cells and body cells and make them single-oriented, single-pointed towards our burning desire, towards the manifestation we want. And this allows our manifestation to come about very quickly and very fast. So what happens when the entire body is sort of magnetized with your desire? You are like a magnet which is attracting. Attracting what? Attracting forces, attracting power, attracting people, attracting situations and circumstances, attracting the environment which is conducive to completion of your manifestation. So a pure thought not only connects you with the universal powers, it transforms your entire body at the cellular level. It makes you a magnet of attraction, and you're able to pull in all forces which can help you reach your manifestation, complete your manifestation, make it have flesh and blood. So this is actually the law of attraction. And this is what we need to put in our mind. Now, whatever our mind and body is collectively holding as information, as a desire, we tend to attract that in our life. So if we are thinking of good things, then good things come in our life. If you're thinking of bad things, then bad things come in our life. If you're thinking of loans and debt, then we will find loans and debts coming in our life. If we are able to think of abundance, then we will find abundance in our life. But it has to come out only when you are holding your thoughts in a pure manner, and the whole body, the whole brain, the whole system, human system, is magnetized by those thoughts. So accordingly, it attracts all those powers, and the manifestation becomes easy and simple. Now here again, there are three things which are considered to be important to bring the law of attraction into operation. Number one, there must be an earnest desire. There must be a burning desire. Without there being a strong desire, the whole process does not start. So the desire has to be strong. Second, you must have an expectation, and that expectation must be full of confidence. You must expect that nature, that God, that the creator, that the universe will give you what you are asking for deep down inside you. So first is the earnest desire, then is the confident expectation. And third is the firm demand. There must be a firm demand for the use of what you're asking for. If there is a firm demand, then the desire and the demand, they support each other. And the confident expectation also comes in place. So the three move together in sequence: the earnest desire, the confident expectation, and the firm demand together fire up the human mind. They transform the brain and the body, and the law of attraction comes into force. All the forces which support that manifestation arrive at that point, and manifestation becomes automatic and simple. So in a way, we can say, when we are thinking creative, that means our thinking is innovative, our thinking is big, and our thinking is for the good of all, and we have a burning desire, then we can be sure that it will manifest for sure. So in a way, we can sort of recollect and say, visualization is a process of making mental pictures. And when we are holding these mental pictures in place, we are bringing it closer to reality, because the deeper powers of God, of the creator, of the spirit flow into that mental picture and make it physical for us, make it real for us. They materialize in the outside world. Now, why do we need clearness and accuracy for this mental image? Because when we have clearness and accuracy, we will start believing what we are seeing, we'll start feeling about it, and that feeling will bring it into existence. And how can we do this? We need to repeat this mental picture. Repetition is important. And what happens with repetition? Things like the law of attraction come into force. The mental workers of the brain and of the body, they get active, and they bring about conditions, they bring about circumstances, they bring about people, so that the manifestation can automatically happen. But three essential things for it is there must be an earnest desire, you must have a confident expectation of what you are wanting, and there must be a firm demand. But some people fail. Why do they fail? Because they concentrate on the wrong things. You cannot concentrate on loss. You cannot concentrate on disease. You cannot concentrate on the negative. Your thinking, your concentration has to be on the positive, has to be on the constructive, has to be on the good. And for those people who have this kind of a problem, that their thinking is not positive, what do they need to do? They need to concentrate on the ideals of life. They need to concentrate on the bigger things in life, on the important goals in life. And they will automatically find that a reorientation will take place in their life, and they will be able to achieve their dreams in an easy and simple fashion, in a constructive way, and they will be into abundance. Now, as we have seen, visualization is about a mental picture. So one of the important faculties of the human mind is imagination. And manifestation is all about imagination. Depending on the power of your imagination, depending on the width of your imagination, scope of your imagination, you can think about the future. So imagination is a skill which can be practiced, which can be learned. And the mental exercise which I will be suggesting to you today is from Master Key System, where he is suggesting something very simple again. He's saying, imagine your friend's face, and you think about the last place where you saw him. If you met him inside a room, you picturize that room, see that room, see him there, see his face, recall it. And once you have done this work of seeing the room, the other items in the room, the other people in the room, the paint on the wall, and your friend, his clothes, his face. So that is part one of the imagination. So this has to be done. Part two is you give it some action, give it some motion, give it some movement. So how do you give action? You tell your friend a joke. You imagine you are telling your friend a joke, and he's laughing at that joke. So see him laughing. Then you can tell him a story, which is a sad story. Then see his reactions, how his face is changing, how they're going through different emotions. So this way you can practice 2-3 stories, telling it to your friend, different kinds of stories. You can crack a joke and see him laughing. And to begin it all, you can see him in the room along with the people you met him the last time. See all the details of the room, like the walls, the color of the walls, if there are curtains, the color of the curtains, if there is furniture in the room, if there are other people in the room, see them, imagine their clothes, recall their clothes, and see your friend, recall his face. So with this exercise of imagination, you will be able to develop your powers of visualization, and you will find a substantial jump in your visualization ability. You will find a substantial jump in your ability to concentrate and purify the picture, clean up the picture. This will go a long way in helping you with your manifestation. In case you need any help, in case you need some support, in case you have a project in hand where you want us to guide you, help you, coach you, we are always there. You can get in touch with us. With this, I come to the end of this talk, and I'm sure it will help all of you move ahead in life, build a better life for yourself, and make all your dreams come true. Thank you so much. If you have liked this talk, please feel free to share it and like it. We will be waiting for your feedback also. Thank you so much. God bless each one of you.